Microphone number 5.
Joseph Egan, personal member, Montgomery County, Maryland Public Libraries. My question is, what do you think is the future of e-participation in the association?
Kent?
I did have the opportunity, Joe, to read the report that's going to be coming to council. And I think it's a very complicated issue. We were wrestling with e-participation even back when I was on council 10 years ago. And we're going to have to look at it carefully because there are different levels. The report says, first of all, there's really no clear definition of what an open meeting is. That's one of the very first things they say, and then they go on to talk about different levels of participation in our association, whether it be governing bodies or discussion groups. But the bottom line is we have to make a decision if this is a priority for the association because it will impact the budget. And just to give you an idea, I understand that one of the things being talked about is to have a phone in every meeting room so that there are ways you can communicate either electronically or through voice with people that are not at the meeting. Well, there's a cost there initially for the association. And then the other part of that is if people are communicating with us electronically, then are we going to lose conference registration? And conference registration is a cash cow for the association. Maybe that isn't the right word, but it's a significant part of the budget. So we have to make a decision. If he is a priority, then we have to go ahead and go forward, and we have to develop other revenue streams and figure out what it means for us in the long-term and strategic plan. We want everybody to participate, but it's not just a knee-jerk reaction that you make, and we have to do it thoughtfully.
Thank you. Roberta?
I think there are several levels on this. One is that there are programs that we have at conferences and they can be taped and they can be webcast. This is something we've done with the National Book Festival since the beginning. We tape all of the authors, and in the past few years we've become very successful at taping them and getting them up on the website, almost all of them the same day as the festival. So that is one way for us to get the message out electronically to people who cannot be here in Denver or wherever we are to participate or see, maybe not participate, but to at least see and be aware of some of our major programs. I think that there's never going to be a situation where we're not going to have conferences. We're going to have conferences because people thrive on the interaction and what they learn here in these sessions that we have. But there are also going to be people who are very happy or not willing to come out because of fiscal concerns or time constraints or whatever, and they want to have some way to be participative. I read the report too, but there are some things that we can do that are not going to be particularly costly. We can, in addition to having official coverage of sessions, we can also have people following what is going on in meetings, if in fact people are interested in doing so, by having one person or several people, and then you could take your choice who you're interested in, twittering what's happening and communicating with people. This may not be something that we're so used to doing, but trust me, this is something that's going to be occurring more and more and more, and particularly with some of the newer members. I think we need to get away from thinking that it has to be all structured. It doesn't have to be all structured. We will benefit from having structure, but I think there's enormous opportunities to get people involved through that means. So if you like so-and-so as a Twitterer you follow Aaron Dobbs. Or if you're not interested in Aaron Dobbs at a session, you follow someone else. I see I'm out of time, so I'm going to have to cut off. But there are many levels to this.